Good afternoon from Chessington World of Adventures. I've run over here for a very short afternoon to see how many rides I can get on the afternoon. It's looking a little bit busy here. The weather's not 100%, but they've just opened their new Paw Patrol land, so that's probably the cause of the queues. See what everything else is like. Not anticipating going in loads, but it's a Sunday afternoon. I'm hoping that as the afternoon gets further into it, the park will get quieter, which is a sort of thing we sort of see around here on a Sunday afternoon. Kids have got school tomorrow. So I think I've got about 3 to 4 hours in the park. Let's see what we can get on. So, as predicted, a bit of a busy day, but heading into Jumanji, make this the first ride of the day. I think we're just going to be around an hour's wait, but we'll see what we get on. One of my absolute favourite stations. Really love it here. The atmosphere is great. The fact you get the flyby looks amazing. I love the little cutouts of the hands in the wall. Yeah, I think this might be the best station in the Merlin family. There on Mandrill Mayhem. I think the queue time was pretty accurate, probably around 40 minutes. It went quite quickly. There's always plenty to look at and see as you're in the queue. The ride wraps around the queue line, which is great. It keeps your attention. Good ride in front row on the right hand side of the track, which is quite nice. You reach the highest point on the track, which gives you a great view as you come up this helix just here as you look out across the ride. A little bit bouncy as you go through, but the launches have got a little bit of force. A decent ride. It's certainly well suited for this park. I've said it before, I think this is the perfect addition. Those two inversions, once on each direction, enough of a thrill for the audience that this park is trying to appeal to without going overboard, but enough to keep everybody interested as well. Decent, except for the little bit of bounce, but that's a B&M wing coaster for you. So we were here at Christmas, and this ride just here over my shoulder, this is their sort of Flying Dumbo, but themed to Elmer, which is a British cartoon character. We thought it was being repaired over this winter season, but coming to the park now, still not being repaired, which is not the best sign for its future. We'll see what happens through the rest of this season. So next up today, going to jump on Croc Drop. This is their rotating drop tower. Remember, this being a really good ride with a lot of theatre around it as you enter and as you start the ride. Posted time is 30 minutes. We'll see how long we wait for. Keep you posted. Ride there on Croc Drop. I really like this ride. It's nothing extreme, it's not very thrilling, but it does what it does really well. I think it's perfect, once again, for this park. This park does a really good job of catering to their audience. It gives great views as you go up the tower. It's got a couple of little drops in there, enough to sort of move your stomach and give you that drop feeling without being too extreme for the kids that are here. I also like all the theatre around it, the lighting, the sound, the smoke. it works. It's just a shame they've got rid of the rotating aspect of it. You used to get really good 360-degree views of the park as you went up. It's quite high, probably the tallest thing in the park, but they've taken out the rotating area. But as we went up, we were in seats 15, looking out across the new Paw Patrol land. It looks really, really smart. As we're right next to it, just having got off Croc Drop, going to head over to Rattlesnake. This is their wild mouse coaster. I remember this being a bit rough around the edges. See how it's looking this season. I ride there on Rattlesnake, their wild mouse coaster. This opened in 1998 and you can definitely feel it. They also made a bold choice by putting, we went on as 2 adults, they put us in a row each rather than sat next to each other. We were the only 2 people in the car. It meant that we slipped around inside the ride a lot rather than sort of being compact. It meant it was a little bit of a workout trying to hold on to where we were sitting. Yeah, definitely a bit janky, a bit rough. I mean, a wild mouse coaster, I expected to have a sort of bit of a rough element, but that was quite a lot. Next up for today, Toon Blaster. It's beginning to get a bit heavier on the rain. 40-minute queue, but it's the undercover. So I thought I'd see if I could dodge some of the worst of the showers by diving into this queue line. Park is busy enough today being an extended queue line. I don't think I've ever been out here. Yeah, walking around this extended queue line. I've never ever, in 30-something years of coming to this park, ever been on the extended queue line for Toon Blaster. Craziness. Right there on Toon Blaster, a little bit longer than its posted time. I think we were in the queue for about 45 minutes, maybe slightly longer. I think when we joined the queue it was a 40-minute. I think we were in there about 50 minutes before we got on the ride. Slightly longer than their posted time, but a really good ride. It works really well, nice competitive edge to it. The show scenes still look amazing. There's some effects that aren't working. The spinning tunnel's not working, the boulder's not working, very Indiana Jones inspired there, but on the whole it still looks great, still holds up. A nice good fun ride that eats up the crowds. Operations were a little slow, they could be a little bit quicker, but they were doing what they could with the crowd that they've got. Next up today then, Dragon's Fury. This is their Mara spinning coaster. From memory, really good ride, nice and smooth. Let you know what it's like when I get off the other side. Right there on Dragon's Fury, their Mara spinning coaster. Still really good, probably the best spinning coaster in the country at the moment, I'd say. I need to try Ports Park, which I'm hoping to get up to shortly, but otherwise certainly better than Swivel with the same manufacturer, built around the same time, but I think this is a superior ride. Unique layout that wraps around the land of the dragons. Really good fun. Not the most spinning we had, clearly we were quite well balanced with the people we were put in with, but good fun ride, nice and smooth still considering its age. Yeah, really good. Probably the second best ride in the park, I'd say. So just while we're here, very quick look into the beginning of Minecraft. As we walked from the car park, we could see some of the track waiting in a holding area. It looks like the track's beginning to go up inside the area. I believe it's going to be an indoor coaster. Very exciting to see what it's got coming. With a little over 35 minutes left in the park and Vampire having a 45-minute queue, Croc Drop is on a 10-minute queue. So run around here, jump on this again before I jump in the vampire queue at the end of the day and try and get that as a cheeky little extra credit at the end. Another ride on Croc drop there, really good. It's exactly the same seats, really good fun. Yeah, great. It's a decent ride in this park. So with 5 minutes to spare, it's 5 to 6, park closes at 6 o'clock. Come down to Vampire for the last ride of the night. 15-minute wait time. Queue times have really fallen through the floor in the last sort of hour or so. Just walked past the Gruffalo, that was at 10 minutes. Earlier on today, that was right up at 65, 75 minutes. Same with Vampire. Vampire was at 75 minutes earlier, now down to 15. Sorry, train just going over the top of my head. So yeah, the last hour here, being able to pick up a couple of credits a little bit quicker than normally for the rest of the day. So the last ride of the day there on Vampire. This is their 1989 Arrow suspended coaster, refitted with Vekoma suspended trains. They still do the free swing. Yeah, it's fine. It's definitely showing its age. It's a little rough around the edges, especially when it begins to pick up some pace. You definitely feel it in your hips. The seat's quite skinny, and you can definitely feel it. But a lovely bit of history. I love that the park has kept it going. Last time we were here over Christmas, it was shut due to some maintenance that was required, but they've got it back up and running, so it's got at least one more season in it, hopefully a few more. Like, it's definitely a bit of theme park history, almost as old as I am. I hope it keeps running for as long as it can. It's lovely to come and ride it. Despite the roughness, it has some real highlights. I love flying through the village as you come off the second lift hill, and through the tunnel you do get a real sensation of speed as you come down into the final section of the track. Really good fun, really enjoyed it, and a great ride to close the day out on. So, exiting the park, we got a load of the Intamin track waiting to be put into the park. We've got some green, what looks like supports, and then over in the corner here, just by the digger, we've got a couple of rails. It's the end of an afternoon here at Chessington World of Adventures. A really nice day. We've only been here for about 4 hours, 4.5 hours. It was roughly just an idea to drop into the park, get a chance to get a couple of rides, visit a park I haven't been to this year, have a brief look at Paw Patrol, which we didn't really look at. Had a very brief overview, and it looks great, but it was absolutely heaving. It's one of the first weekends that it's running, so I decided not to pop in, decided not to film any of it. There's kids everywhere, decided it was just a little bit too much. Just did everything else instead, got on all the major rides of the day, had a lovely time. The weather sort of held off, had a little bit of light drizzle, but it wasn't too bad. Total of 7 rides, I can't complain about that. The only thing we did notice, the park, it's just come up on 6:30, park shut at 6. Already they've switched off all bits and pieces, no music playing anymore. It feels like they switched off the power, we popped into the restrooms to use that before leaving, and the hand dryers were switched off. Just a bit of an interesting choice, but apart from that, a really lovely day. Look forward to getting back. We'll definitely be back later in the year to have a look around, possibly visit some more Paw Patrol, probably when it's a little bit quieter and the kids are in school. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next part.